Hey, it's JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. 6725 West Central Avenue, is Toledo, Ohio. 43617 419 531 6097. This is Friday, March 4th. And, I guess I should also say JC's Comics and More at Hotmail, and then find the Facebook link in the description below. But this is Friday, March 4th. Just bought another collection. You probably saw a little bit of it in maybe one of my previous videos. So I'm going to be processing that. I'm still processing the previous collection from a couple of days ago, getting those things priced out. So if you see anything from that, from those videos, don't hesitate. There was a gentleman earlier looking for an issue of Spider-Man that had Electro and Captain America, Jim Starlin, and that thing was gone already. He was bummed out, so don't wait. But this collection here is a bunch of, there's a lot more Marvels than that, believe you me. But go through some of this stuff here. This is some stuff that has been set aside, so this stuff has been, as I say, taken off the board. But you've got that issue of Brave and Bold, and I'm going to be pausing the camera periodically as I shift stuff out to make room so we can look at other stuff. A bunch of Demon comics. Some not quite the best shape, but we got 3. We've got 4. We've got 10. Great Jack Kirby stuff. You got 11. There's his Baron von Evenstein, his take on Frankenstein. Look at that bolt through that head. Bolt thrower. Who remembers Bolt Thrower? And here they're trying to save this bug. Bunch of monsters. Witchbow's back in this issue here is 14, and then we've got 16 with Morgan Le Fay, and this has a very infamous scene in here. We'll just look at the scene real quick, where the demon has to take care of Morgan Le Fay, that she's making him do the dirty work. So I stopped as effect the mark obeys my will as you must, demon. I obey. I know the mark will strike again if I defy you. The whims of Morgan Le Fay must be served in deed as well as word. Bond, what's he doing there? She looks pretty satisfied. Sisters of Satan, your evil is never ending. That's hardly the attitude of a slave, Etrigan. I shall conjure up a spirit to help soften your will. But look at him. He's going to town. Good for him. Everybody needs a day job. We've got the Forbidden Tales of the Dark Mansion, number 11 and 12. Let's move over here, take a look at some of this stuff. We've got Black Magic. Look, more Jack Kirby. Look at that. That big old head of the family. Keep it in the family. Somebody guess that and see. I'll throw little remarks out there. Little metal and music marks, things that maybe you guys might pick up on. You got Black Magic number 3. We've got number 6. Let's move up here. We've got, see, they're not all DC's and Marvels. They're Carlton Comics. Got Ghostly Haunts. I think this has some Ditko stuff inside there. Yeah, there we go. Ditko. Dan the Man. You better get on in here, Dan. Got the Scorpion. This is Howard Chaykin, number 1. We got Flash, 231. I think it's got, does this have the Green Arrow? Yeah, it's got a Green Arrow backup in it. However, it's not Neil Adams. Dick Dillon. This is still Danny O'Neill. We've got Wanted, the world's most dangerous villains. These are reprint stuff. Great reprints. Got 8. 9, The Prankster, Nightshade. Got Weird Mystery Tales, number 6. 7. 9. So we've got those right there. Let's see. Can You Face the Secrets of Sinister House? Number 12. Look at some of these covers, man. These covers are outstanding. 13. Ben, the Two of Us. There's a, they call it a gray tone cover. Number 14. Look, there's a snake. That snake might scare somebody. Number 16, look at it, the Haunted House Mobile House. We've got a Swamp Thing number 7, Bernie Wrightson, Len Wein, Batman. There you go. How can you ask for anything more? It does have somebody took some ink to the top up there. Before we do the witching hour, we're going to do the unexpected. You will die. Look at the baby. This is 148. Baby wants me dead. Yeah, bad baby. 149. Look at, even that dog is crapping himself. And that guy better pick it up or he'll give himself a ticket. 150. Color of the Snow red. Better red than dead. 151. 153. Look at those ants. They're ready to chew him up. Look at, he's tied up to a stake. Dude, your goose is cooked. 154. 155. 156. Now we've got It's Midnight, the Witching Hour. At 31. Again, great horror comic from DC. Got number 32. 34. Drinking that moonshine there, and the creatures of Black Lagoon's going to get you. 36. 37. 39. 40. 41. 42. We'll move to the Adventure Comics next with the Spectre. Jim Aparo did a lot of work on these here with Mike Flesher. Some of these things are pretty brutal. How the Spectre dealt out the punishment to some of those who created wicked crimes against another person. We've got 434, 435, and that's the return of Aquaman. 436, the Aquaman in here. Mike Grell artwork on this Aquaman book. Take that to the Toledo Con coming up here and have him sign it. He'd probably be shocked to see. It's probably not something that he signed in quite a while. Here you've got this ad for the Saturday morning cartoons on CBS way back then. You got Valley of the Dinosaurs. You got U.S. of Archie. You've got the Harlem Globetrotters Popcorn Machine. Partridge Family in Space. Here is 437. 439. This is the last issue of the Adventure Comics that I have. And it has I think that's a reprint of Green Arrow and Speedy. An ad for the Bible that DC brought out with Joe Kubert. Here we've got the Phantom Stranger with the Spawn of Frankenstein as the backup. Number 28. 29. 31. And now you got Black Orchid. 32. 33. Dead Man shows up in this. 35. 36. We got OMAC. We're going to save the House of Secrets, the House of Mystery to the end of the DCs here. OMAC number 1 and OMAC number 5. We've got some Mr. Miracles. Save me, Mr. Miracle. He won't get fooled again. Number 15. The origin of the newest, most sensational young superhero in comics. We've got number 16. We've got number 17. Number 18. Look, it must be Darkseid, right? And we'll go to the Commandees next. We've got Commandee number 6, which this has a interesting scene in it as well. His topless girl, Flower, that's in there, she gets shot, and Commandee's like, Commandee. Oh, Flower. Oh, good Lord. Oh. Jack Kirby had some stuff going on in those books. There. Number 7. Okay. We've got issue number 8. You got Tricky Dick on there, and you got LBJ. You've got Kennedy. You got number 9. Number 11. Got a giant grasshopper he's trying to corral in issue 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. We've got 18. The Eater. We got 19. 20, a couple of number 20s. 21. 22. This guy liked his Kirby stuff. 23. 24. I think a couple of number 24s there. And number 25. If you don't believe in ghosts, we challenge you to read True Tales of the Weird and Supernatural. Yeah. Ghosts number 17. 18. Again, look at these covers. 19. 21. 22. 23. I hope I get a chance to read these things before they sell, or at least get a chance to read as many as I can. These are great reads. 24. 25. 26. 27. 31. There seems to be skulls on every cover of these. 32. 33. A couple of 33s there. Okay, let's go on to the House of Mystery. Number 215. Again, just great covers on these things as well. And of course, the stories inside can't be beat. 216. Bernie Wrightson cover on 217. This is from H.R. Puff and stuff, one of the Talking Trees. He's getting little Jimmy because he's tired of him and his magic talking flute. 218. Now that's not good. You can see this ice is broken in half. Guess what else? You slide this off, you're going to have two sections of body there. 219. See, don't tease the little alligator. Alligator man to get you. 220. How'd you like to wake up to that in your sleeping bag, man? 221. 223. Get that there. Sigmund of the Sea Monsters. That's when Sigmund grew up. 224. And I'm going to pause and get this phone.
Everything you got in.
Okay, here's a House of Secrets. We have issue number 100 with a Bernie Wrightson cover. Issue 110. Got 111. Again, just fantastic covers. Here's a gray tone cover on 112. 113. 116, 117, 118, 119. He thinks he's scaring the natives. He's about ready to get scared. And 123, a Frank Robbins cover. And I'm going to pause and we're going to get the Marvels up here. Okay, got some of the Marvels here. Some of the stuff's in alphabetical order, some stuff isn't. Got Astonishing Tales number 19 with Khazar, Lord of the Hidden Jungle. I think that's a John Romita cover. You got Dan Atkins doing the artwork on the inside with Mike Frederick. You got number 20. That's a Romita cover. And you got Marie Severin. And you've got Bobby Morse in the back there, who eventually becomes Mockingbird. Here's some more Astonishing Tales. Issue 21. First appearance of the Colossus. Lives again. Greater than Godzilla, mightier than King Kong, the start of a most sense-shattering series of all. New and sensational from the mind-shattering Marvel. Was the secret link between a man in a wheelchair and a world-destroying monster. Tony Isabella. Tony's going to be at that convention here in a couple weeks. You know, show up, buy this, have him sign it. He'll probably crap himself. You know, he probably hasn't signed an issue of Astonishing Tales 21 in years. There's issue 22. And again, Tony Isabella. And I don't think this did not have the Marvel value stamps as of yet. Issue 23. Again, Tony the Tiger Isabella. So you go up to him, hey, aren't you Tony the Tiger? And see what he looks. He'll look at you probably weird because he's like, oh, what? Huh? No, nobody's called me that in years. But number 23, 24, the 5 Claws of Doom. It, the Living Colossus versus Fing Fang Foom. And again, Tony Isabella, Dick Ayers, and Larry Lieber artwork. And going to Beware, the Monsters Are Coming. That's a great cover there. I think Romita had did some work with it. Looks like maybe Romita inks, perhaps. I'm not sure if John actually penciled the entire cover itself, but you can tell with her face that's some Romita inks right there, or at least pencils. We've got number 5, number 7. Again, as great as the DC horror ones are, these Marvel ones are as well. There's a lot of reprint stuff from the 60s and 50s in here. Number 8. And we'll move to the Creatures on the Loose next. With Thongar. And that's a Romita cover. Val Malric, Vinnie Coletta. This looks like actually some pretty good Vinnie Coletta inks. And George Effner, writer. Gladys Wayne, Lan's wife at the time, did the colors. And look, there's some reprint backups there. Issue number 26. Gardner F. Fox, who wrote for DC, was writing for Marvel. And you had Wayne Howard inking, but number 26. Got number 27. Gardner Fox. You know, Sword versus Sorcery in the great tradition of Conan. Number 28. In the great tradition of Conan. 29. This is the last issue of Thongar's series. And then it became Man-Wolf. I don't have the first Man-Wolf, although we do have a couple issues on number 32. And didn't Isabella write this also? Tony Isabella. There you go. And George Tuska. It's probably been a while since Tony's probably autographed one or two of these. Here we've got the Crypt of Shadows. Number 5. We've got number 6, Gil Kane cover. Number 7, Bluebird. Number 8, How Deep My Grave. Number 9. Number 10, Dead of the Night. Number 1. Number 3. Number 4. That's a Ramita cover. Journey into Mystery. I don't have a whole lot of time, so we're going to try and breeze right through these things. Number 5. This had some new stories in it. Number 6. Number 7, I went to the reprints. Number 8, Gil Kane. Number 10, that's Kirby. There's a Steve Ditko cover on number 11. We've got Monsters on the Prowl. All reprint monster books. Great stuff. I got to reread these for sure. 24, 25, 26, The Two-Headed Thing, 28, 26, that's 27, not 28. There's 28. 30. Then we got Supernatural Thrillers. Gil Kane. This is a great story. If you get a chance, if you come in, buy it. You'll enjoy the hell out of it. Supernatural Thriller 7 with the first appearance of the Living Mummy. Tomb of Darkness number 11. Uncanny Tales number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Vault of Evil number 2. 4. I think that's a Frank Bruner cover. Yep, Frank Bruner. Number 5, that's Ramita. Number 6, Gil Kane with Ramita Inks. Number 7, you've got number 8, The Vampire Is My Brother. It's a Rich Buckler cover. Number 9, number 11. We're going to pause. I'm grabbing the next stack. Weird Wonder Tales number 1, number 2, 3, 4. Where Monsters Dwell 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. Worlds Unknown number 1, 3, 5, 6. That thing was damn good. They did a TV show and it wasn't quite as good. Golden Voyage of Sinbad in number 7. Werewolf by Night number 6. There's a whole lot of Werewolf by Nights. Number 8. Number 9. 10. 11. 13. 14. 15 with Dracula. And we do have the Dracula issue that this crosses over with too as well. 16. 17. 18. Takes on a black werewolf. 20. 27. And that's it for the Werewolf by Nights, but we do have the giant-sized werewolf number 4 with Morbius. And the number 2, Monster Frankenstein, number 4. Mike Plug artwork, 6. 7. 8. Meets Frankenstein. That's a 2-parter. 9. 10. 11. Adventure into Fear, or just called Fear, with Morbius. That was his series, and there's the first meeting with him and Blade. Daredevil and the Black Widow 102, 108, 110. First appearance of the Silver Samurai in 111. Defenders number 7. Kazar number 2, 3, and 7. I'm going to pause again. Okay, this is the last group, and also just want to mention, if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell for notification, like, comment, and share. We've got Knight Rider, who is the Ghost Rider. I think these are reprints. Yep, and that's issue 1. We've got 4, great Gil Kane artwork. We've got Shanna the She-Devil, number 4, I believe it's got Ross Andrew artwork, Steve Gerber. And number 5, we've got Strange Tales 116. This is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. And certainly not high grade, but it is still a key issue nonetheless. We've got issue 174 with the Golem, the thing that walks like a man. Submariner, the Savage Submariner, number 66. Warlock, number 9, with the Brute. Marvel Spotlight, number 12, the Son of Satan. That's when he got his own sort of series for a little while before his ongoing series. 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. Then we got Tomb of Dracula, number 8, number 10. We'll have pictures on the shop's Facebook page with this here, and you can find the Facebook link in the below. This is the first appearance of Blade. It's been a long time since I've had the first appearance of Blade in here. It's certainly not a 9.8 or a 9.9.0, but this is still a fairly high-grade book, probably a very fine. We've got issue 11. We've got issue 12. That's Blade's second appearance. No number 13, no Origin of Blade. But we do have 14. We've got 15. We've got 16. We've got 17. That's where Dracula bites Blade. I just sold a copy of this last Saturday. And it's ironically enough, I sold a copy, and I'm going to have another copy to put up on the wall. This is a little bit better than the one I sold. We've got 18. This is the issue that crossed over with Werewolf by Night. Got 19, 21, 22, 25, 30, again, Blade appearance. Then giant size Dracula number 7. So, once again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. You know, the happy fun stuff. And like, comment. And you just never know what else is going to come in the door here. Like I said, it's been quite a while since I've had a Blade, first appearance of Blade. Let's open up that cover there and see how that doesn't quite fall back like some of the X-Men from this X-Men collection here. That some of these issues here. Great comics here. That these issues, you open up those pages and it just falls right back. That cover just slides right back into the box. But other than that, have a great first weekend of March. Thanks for watching. Take care.